You probably have heard a lot of people say you're responsible for your own happiness. Happiness comes from within, right? And I agree with that. What I really want to touch on is the illusion of happiness that sometimes we're under, and how we have to break that illusion to really see if we are happy from within. You know, as we go through life, we put on this cloak of happiness. And a lot of times this cloak is coming from the outside. It's like an external happiness, you know, from people that we meet, from experiences that we have in life, or anything that may be going on. We put on this cloak of happiness. You know, you may be at a certain peak in your life, or a certain promotion, or something that's happening, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy, right? But when these things start to fade, when these things start to end, and we're left with ourselves, we sometimes get to the point to realize that we're not fucking happy, right? So it's important that we destroy these illusions and that we look within and try to find out what is truly happiness. What is truly happiness for me? What is truly happiness for you? You know, my happiness may look different from your happiness, but the point is that we have to realize that it's coming from within. It's something that I'm in control of. It's something that I'm deciding for my life, right? So we have to take off this cloak. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we are under this illusion so deep that we have convinced that this happiness is coming from within. And sometimes we're personally destroying it, or sometimes shit is happening in our life that it destroys it for us. You know what I'm saying? So it is really important that we go within and we seek out the things that brings us true happiness, our definition of happiness, right? Because if not, in the long run, it can really mess you up, right? You are under, what is an illusion? You're under something that's false. It's not real, right? But it's so strong, it's so defined that the shit feels real. I got this job promotion. I'm elevating this way. I'm making this money. All these things that I have defined as happiness, possibly from what was also coming from the outside. If you got a lot of money, you should be happy. If you live in a nice house, you should be happy. If you're this, you're happy. All these things on the outside that's telling us that should define what happiness is. But what does it mean to you, right? So spend some time looking within and defining true happiness for yourself, so that we can truly try to live with joy, truly try to live with happiness from the inside as it works its way to the outside. If I choose to live in misery, that is my concern. That is my choice, right? If I choose to be mad at the world, that is my choice. But we have to come to the point where we're taking accountability for ourselves, that we also discipline ourselves. And we have to stop blaming things happening on the outside and not giving the proper time and space to connect with within, to connect with the source, to connect with the Most High, to really define our lives for ourselves, and stop allowing things from the outside. Take the fucking cloak off. Take off the external stuff that we've placed on ourselves that has tricked us into this false sense of happiness, right? You got to be real with yourself. I got to be real with myself, right? And then you got to spend time doing that. If you don't know what happiness looks like, if you don't know what that is, and you really want to get there, you would take the time to seek that out. So I want to encourage you to seek out your happiness. I want to encourage you to define your happiness for yourself, and then take the action to pursue the things that are making you happy. Try to really connect with yourself and find out you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got. Share this video, like this video, comment on this video. If you disagree, what do you disagree with? If you have some ways that we can seek out true happiness within ourselves, share it. Connect your journey with my journey and other people's journey. And let's really try to push ourselves to be a light, to be a voice, to let people know that we can truly go after the things that we want. We can truly have the life that we want. And we can truly be happy from the inside first, as it makes its way to the outside. So that's all I have. Until next time, my sugar babies. Peace and love.